Hey YouTube, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. I feel like a raccoon. Like, look at this. 2 days of being out in the sun, just doing my garden, getting my backyard ready. And I feel like I'm melting. My face is so burnt. But I'm not complaining because I didn't want to look like Casper anymore. I was tired of the white skin. So I felt like before I dive into all of the other readings that I need to get done tonight, I wanted to see what was happening with Divine Masculine tonight because I've been busy the last 2 days actually. Had my daughter's birthday yesterday and, just cleaning, organizing. Had my son in the pool and, we spent like 8 hours, I think, today outside. Something like that. So got lots of fresh air. So mom is tired. But anyways, so I wanted to know, like I said, what was going on with Divine Masculines tonight. So I shuffled and I'm ready to go if you guys are ready. So, interesting message. The first card that appears says, I'm sorry I ghosted. No, look at my nails. I have to do my nails. My nails are playing in the dirt and everything else. I don't even care. Whatever. Okay. I'm sorry I ghosted. What? Who? Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so I'm sorry I'm ghosted. I think, well, I don't think. I kind of sense like Divine Masculine is in this place tonight where I feel like I've got all of this urge to express, to speak, but it's like I'm having a really hard time getting the words out that I want to say, and I feel like there's some type of needing to express, but not sure how. So when I see I'm sorry I ghosted, I feel like the Divine Masculine right now, he's really, it's not anger. I don't think it's anger. I think it's more of like, why did I do that? Why did I walk away? Why did I ghost? Why did I not see then what I see now? But I feel like he knows that if he didn't walk away, if he didn't ghost, if he didn't go where he needed to go, he wouldn't have understood what this connection was. And I feel like the universe, God, whoever you believe in, they knew that Divine Masculine had to go over here and deal with his issues before coming in, making something with you. And I feel like that's coming out from the last reading too. So I feel like even though we do not understand why, Divine Masculine ghosted, I feel like Divine Masculine is kind of in this point too where he's like, I don't even understand why I ghosted. Like, we had something solid. We had something that's like really freaking good. But the more that he sits with himself, I feel, the more that he thinks about what all was occurring at that time, it's slowly starting to like work through his mind that, wait a minute, like I needed to take a step back from her or him or whatever you recognize with or whatever you balance yourself with. I needed to take a step back from her to kind of realize that I wasn't myself. I wasn't the person that I wanted to be. So even though I know I hurt you, even though I know I did wrong, you have to understand that I intentionally didn't mean to hurt you. I just knew at that moment, at that time of coming into connection or coming into union with you, that I couldn't give you exactly what you needed. And as much as that was killing me, I knew like the only way that I could fix this all was to walk away. Because he also has, I'm so sorry, baby. So we have a Divine Masculine here who's extremely sorry for walking away. Like I don't know if maybe you guys had a conflict or an argument or something along of that, or difference of opinion. It doesn't even have to be an argument, but it's like where you guys weren't on the same page, or, you know, you felt like he wasn't giving you what you needed. He felt like you weren't supporting him. Whatever the case is, like, there's just an imbalance, okay? So he's recognizing that while you two are apart, while this connection is, you know, not, like, the connection's always there, but while you guys aren't in union, it's kind of this feeling I'm picking up of, I had to step away in order to see that kind of like you were all I ever needed. You were all I ever wanted. But I couldn't see what this connection meant to me while I was around you. I had to literally leave in order to see what I had. Like, that's really what I'm picking up for Divine Masculine, is like, I literally had to leave in order to see what I wanted. But I'm extremely, like, it's like I'm extremely sorry. With 2 story cards up here, it's like I'm extremely sorry for hurting you. Because I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you feel like you were undeserving, or you were unworthy, or like you weren't worth love, or anything like that. Like, if anything, Divine Masculine says, I feel so undeserving of you. Because when I look at you, you're like a queen. You're like a goddess. You're like amazing. Like everything that I could possibly ever want in a partner. Everything that I could want in a person, but yet I look at myself in the mirror and I just don't feel like I'm the right fit for you. Like, I don't feel like I'm enough. Like, Divine Masculines just don't feel like they're enough right now. And I feel like he's just so much in his head, because he's like, damn, like I want this back with her. I want my Divine Feminine. So he's like, forgive me. All right, forgive me for what I've done. Forgive me for anything that I've ever said that, you know, came out and had made you feel hurt or upset. Because again, like, I've never meant to hurt you. And I feel like I just don't deserve you anymore. And like, Divine Masculine's like, I want to take this next step with you. I want that commitment. I want that union. I want to come forward and tell you how I feel, but I'm just afraid to take the next step. Again, like, 2 cards, forgive me. Will you please forgive me? And I really believe, like, he knows what this is. So if Divine Feminine is sitting there thinking like, oh, my divine masculine doesn't love me, he doesn't like me, he doesn't care about me, you have to get out of your ego. You have to get away from that mindset, because that is totally untrue. Whoever's Divine Masculine in this is, it's in this place where he's just going through something, and it's so hard for him to really, truly, honestly come forward and express, because he, like I said, he doesn't feel deserving of you. He feels so regretful and so bad that he ghosted. But it was like, the only thing I can say to that is he left because he thought that that's what he needed to do. That his life was such a mess then that he did not want to bring you into that. Because I honestly feel like even though it killed you to see him go, it's killing him. Like, inside. Like, since you've walked into his life, since you come around him, since, you know, you guys have been in connection, in union, since you guys have met, whatever the case is, right? He's like, man, like, I just can't get away from this girl. I can't get her off my heart. I can't get her off my mind. There's just something about her. Because he's freaking lost without you. He's lost. And he's like, baby, like, I miss you. And I can sense that. Like, I sense this feeling of him, like, again, I said this a while ago, like, he's got his phone in his hand, or, you know, and he's going to send that text message, or he's trying to, like, dial your number or something, and, you know, he just doesn't have the courage yet to do it, because he's, like, so regretful of hurting you, of not being what you needed him to be. But he's like, I want to come back. I want to be everything you need me to be. But it's like, I want to speak to you, but I'm scared. And yeah, like, I feel this scared feeling. I feel like not only does he feel undeserving of you, but he feels scared, because he doesn't know how you're going to react. He doesn't know how, you know, you're going to take him coming back into your life? Are you going to, you know, I heard shun. I don't know why, but I feel like he wants to come back. He wants to tell you everything on his mind. He wants to tell you what happened, why he ghosted, right? But it's like, is Divine Feminine, is your ego too high? Or do you, you know, just not believe that? It's like he senses, or he's picking up where if he comes back, you are going to shun him. You're going to, you know, come at him with, you know, hurtful words. And, you know, he doesn't feel, it's like this loving connection from you right now. He feels more of being scared because he doesn't know what you will say. When he comes forward and he comes with that communication, he comes with that openness, are you going to shut him out? Are you going to give him a chance to talk? Are you going to be open to the idea of that he just needed that time for himself? Everyone needs time, you know? I'm not condoning ghosting. I don't think ghosting was the way that the Divine Masculine should have done it. You know, you're a person, you have words, you can say I need time. You know, it doesn't have to go into ghosting, but people do what they do. I don't know your situation. I just know whoever's Divine Masculine this is, it's just kind of like, I want to speak to you, but I'm scared. I'm scared of how you're going to react when I come forward with you with that truth, with that honesty. Okay? But he's been sitting there for a while, you know, and he's in his head in a way. I feel like he may keep busy all day, but it's at night that he's really thinking about you. All right? But he's thinking back to like those moments that you guys had with each other, and he's like, you know, this girl is literally like the only person that truly gets me. He can be open with you. He can be vulnerable with you. Or he feels like he can be vulnerable with you, but vulnerability could be something that he's not used to having. Like, he's not used to having someone who gets him. He's not used to having someone who's got his back, who's got an ear, who's just there. If you like, just there, right? Like, so I feel like it's him coming forward today and tonight, whenever you see this, and saying, like, babe, please be patient. You know, I know that you've been waiting a while. I know that you feel like giving up because this is a journey and it's hard and you don't understand and you're not sure why I left and you're not sure, you know, but like, he's just like, you've opened me up in ways I've never been open, and I feel that. I feel like it's this open feeling, like when you two are together, the conversation or the communication is just so easy. You know when you meet those people, or you meet a friend, or you have a friend, a really close best friend or something, and you're able to like talk to them without judgment, and you're just able to be open and be yourself. That's where I feel like Divine Masculine's coming from. Like, he is trying to, I just heard he's trying to search for you and other people, but what's happening is that like that's not working, because there's no one that can replace Divine Feminine at all. There's no one, right? Like, no one. So he's like, what the hell? You know, like, I'm trying to like figure this out. I would try to move forward, but there's no one but Divine Feminine, right? Like, you have no competition with anyone. So he says, I listen to music and I think about you. So this also for me talks about you guys needing to watch for signs when it comes to music or when it comes to playlist, because that could be how he's channeling his thoughts to you right now. For those Divine Feminines that have been in physical contact, he says, I miss your kisses, your touch, and your body. All right. He also says, I want to make love to you. So this is someone's Divine Masculine that's like just wanting to have that, like wanting to be intimate, wanting to touch you, wanting to taste you, wanting to just be with you. And I feel like the longer you guys are apart, like he just realizes, like, I've been praying for you, praying for this connection, because I feel like he's in this place where he's literally like, God, I want this union. I want this connection with DF, but I'm so afraid to approach her. I don't know what to say. I don't even know if she still cares about me, if she still likes me or loves me, right? So he prays. And I feel like that's where he's at right now. He's like praying for a sign, or praying for the strength and the courage to come forward to talk to you. Because he says, you have my heart. I'm coming home. Okay? And we had those two cards the other day too. So I really believe he is. I really believe that he is getting the strength, the courage through prayer, through God, to really see that this has to come into union. That he has to, I heard man up. Yeah. He has to have the courage. And I feel like that's might be what he's telling himself, is like, I need the courage. I need the strength just to, move forward with this. But it's all in divine timing. And that's the thing, right? Everything will happen when it's supposed to happen, and not a minute sooner or not a minute later. Alright guys, so I don't know if this helps you tonight, but I am going to get out of here and get caught up with my other readings. So hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully this puts you at ease for the next couple days until I feel like I'm channeled to do another one. So with that, I am getting out of here. You guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop me down a message in the comments. You guys know I love to hear from you. And I will see you guys again next time. Take care of yourselves.